Okay, so this is such a great question, and I love that you're interviewing me on this show now. So I no, I love this. This is, I mean, it's a real conversation.
Yeah.
So I feel like, and this is my perspective, right? But I feel like Elon could be more I mean, it's hard to think that he could be more
Ooh.
successful. He could be more successful if he thought of things differently. Okay, and I'll give you an example when
Mm.
when he did all of the work for the government, obviously I think in my view it was work that needed to be done, right? I mean,
Mm.
the moving forward of all of this, I agree. I think that overall, like, the government was bloated. I think we needed to
Yeah.
be more
Still.
efficient. I think we need to have better practices. I agreed with everything he did. The way he did it, I think could have been much better. I think I think the way he went about it, and maybe, what he did was kind of like gung ho, and we're slashing tires around, things like, I
Mhm.
just think that the way he did it, he could have done it differently, and I think he would have saved a lot of money and pain on the workers at Tesla, because that was the reason I think majority of the people who pushed back on Tesla after he did all the work he did with the government was really because of the way he did it, not what he did.
Yeah.
So, I think he
Mm.
lost a lot of money
Yeah.
business-wise because he didn't approach it in a way that maybe the, leadership maturity mindset, maybe he could have had a little more,
And
a
Felicia,
little.
this is, by the way, I love this, and this is a what I would call a piping hot take. The idea that Elon could have been more successful if he had changed his leadership style slightly is like an amazing insight.
Think about it all the time. I do, I really do. I'm like, "Ah, had he just called me before he made that statement," I'm like, "it would have gone he would have saved $1 billion on."
Let me send him a text real quick.
Exactly. I'm like, I always wanna, like, call him. Not that I have his number, but I just wanna be like, "Can you just ping me before you make, that move, and, like, let me walk you through it?" And sometimes taking a little bit longer to do
Hmm.
something, maybe, like I said, it would have saved all the backlash and, quite frankly, like, the bullshit that he had to deal
Yeah.
with afterwards. I mean, he probably set himself back months of time and money
Hmm.
because he had to now deal with the press and deal with, like, all the backlash with that was happening, with the Tesla, and people were like, going after employees of Tesla.
Hmm.
And then he had to go and talk to the stakeholders and of his
Hmm.
company. I mean, that takes time and conversation and being present and flying places. He lost a lot of money because he didn't do it the proper way. I mean, in my
Yeah.
opinion, right?
Yeah,
So,
and he had a great building on that, and he had a great opportunity to make a significant change in government